the Lazarus juice strikes again.
It does.
Oh man, no steak
Give me
at all.
just give me just 1 second before we get started. I'm gonna switch to my phone.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind. We have got it. Never mind.
What was that?
I'm good whenever you are. I don't need to switch over.
All right. So that was what was that chapter? That was episode number 10, which I am going to title Big Dent Energy because they actually said that in this fucking show, which
And
shouldn't surprise me at all. But here we are.
they made the one enjoyable actor say it too.
They did. They really did. Oh my god, that scene was so cringe.
What gets me is like they had a literal fight in his subconscious with like they beat each other over the head with crap in the office. It's like you realize this is just in your head, right? These items don't exist.
Oh my god! Like, how many times have we seen this scene before? Like it's like the devil on then the angel on each shoulder. It's like, oh, I'm the bad part of you, except I'm the created part that deals with your trauma, and now we're gonna fight because I want the keys instead of the wheel, and it's I don't know.
You know, you know what that scene reminds me of? It reminds me of Lex from season 7 of Smallville.
yes, I remember that.
Like,
Yeah, that is very
but not
yeah.
nearly as well executed.
Oh man, they wouldn't know how to execute a scene if their lives depended on it. Like this episode here was I will say it wasn't the worst of all of them this season, but it was certainly bad.
But we have confirmation that Batman killed Turner's parents.
Yeah, Batman's a murderer. He doesn't murder people, but apparently he murdered Turner's or Discount Grayson's folks. So
Yep.
because Batman's a piece of shit. That's the narrative they want to paint. So that's the narrative they got to put out there. So Batman's a horrible person.
I still can't get over the fact that they go through all that effort to make Batman a piece of shit, and yet they know that without Batman as an IP, this entire project would have been shit canned.
Exactly. Exactly. Like without the entire Batman franchise, there would be no fucking Gotham Knights. Oh, but let's shit on the IP that even had the possibility of generating the show altogether. Like let's just shit on the main character that produced this entire universe. Let's just shit on him because it's fine, because he's a fascist, he's white, he's toxic, he's rich.
He's
So
rich. Yep.
yeah, yes.
He's rich,
So
white, straight, and male. It's like
clearly
in
he's a
current
white supremacist. So
in current year, he gets screwed up. Yep. He just won the get screwed over bingo card.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh man. Like the one thing I just don't understand is like Warner, their biggest like Money Draw is, if not Superman, is a Batman movie. Like, so I don't know
Yeah.
why you want to like kill this legacy character when he brings in the most fucking money. Like, I don't understand. I don't get
There's a
it.
reason why Batman featuring Ezra Miller is coming out, and it's Batman that has more time in the trailers than Ezra Miller.
Precisely. There's a reason why Ezra Miller hasn't been on any type of advertising, social media, anything in regards to promoting this movie. And that's why, like you said, Batman has been the main focus of all the trailers. Is because, hello, he's a draw that, in certain shows, they got a shit on him. I don't know where they're coming from.
It just doesn't make sense to me, man.
Speaking of, yeah,
This whole thing is just.
this episode just didn't make any sense at all. But we did, of course, we can't have like a strong masculine male being a villain of this series. It's got to be a woman, of course. She has to be the one with all the authority, all the agency, calling the
All the
shots,
initiative.
all the initiative. Yeah, exactly. Of course. Like I
They
almost,
can't
if
even
we
have
would,
the villains be competent without a
I
woman
know,
behind them.
I know. Like if this entire season would have went and he was the villain, I would have said, you know what? The only credit I can give this fucking show is that there was a male who was actually a villain throughout the entire series. But now I can't even fucking do that. So this show literally gets no points now. 0 points.
I guarantee you they're going to try and make her misunderstood. And they're going
Oh,
to try and justify the evil shit she pulled.
Oh, of course. Of course. She's going to be misunderstood. She's going to be the one pushed to this because of her husband and the way how abusive he was, how he
Oh,
mistreated
and her
her.
father. Don't forget her father.
Right. And her father is pretty much just her being surrounded by toxic white males. Her entire life pushed her to this, to her breaking point, to where she actually had to kill her own son. Like this is, yeah, I'm sure that'll be explained in the next episode or so. I'm sure.
They have no concept of how radiation works. By the
Oh
way,
no, they don't. They really don't. They radiation or transfusions. What did they compare transfusion to?
getting the oil changed in your car, I think.
Like an oil change in basic plumbing or some shit. I mean, these medical professionals go to school for years to get a basic grasp of the anatomy, surgical procedures, transfusions. Yet in this show, it's
How
explained
it works, why it works.
how it works, why it works, and it was pretty much compared to an oil change in basic plumbing. So, oh man. But we can't give
So,
her shit for it because she's a girl boss, so she knows what she's talking about.
yep. Oh God, these people need to learn when to shut up. At one point, they know, oh, Turner's dying, and yet they wax poetic about their feces when they're trying to save his life. It's like the time and a place, guys. He's
Like
not dead yet. You're trying to save his life. Don't keep.
this has become like a trope now
Go
for
ahead.
this. No, I was just gonna say this has become a trope now for this show. Like discussing fifis in inopportune moments, especially moments where it's essential to do the research, someone's life's on the line, get the hell out of Dodge. Like,
To move
moments.
fast.
Yeah. moments that could be, talked about much later when, things aren't pressing, not in the not right in the thick of
You,
it. So
you know when Sam and Dean would talk about their feelings? When they were driving in their car to the next location. So there's nothing they could do to make it go faster.
exactly.
This is just an act of
Exactly.
distraction.
Yeah. You didn't see them talking about their feelings while they were fucking hunting vamps and werewolves and shit. Oh man. Can you imagine? Oh God. Yeah. So no concept of radiation, no concept of transfusions, inopportune conversations about feelings. Discount Grayson gets cucked by the one girl because she's, gay. So there's that. And, we called it about the Joker's daughter and Discount Grayson hooking up. So, because why not, right? Son of Batman, daughter of Joker. Let's have them fuck, because, you know,
I,
because Joker and
I
Batman can't
guarantee you
do it.
that's the whole
So,
reason.
yeah.
I guarantee you that's the whole reason they had Joker have a daughter.
If it was up to these fucks, they would probably have Batman and the Joker fuck each other. So,
Yeah, and they wouldn't even go as far as Flashpoint did. They just straight up make them like both dudes just bone
exactly.
on panel.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh man, I mean it is Pride Month and all, so you never know. Was
Thank
there any?
God the show got canceled.
Yeah, really. Thank
Well, we
God
didn't
there's
really
only
cover much about Harvey's.
no, just that he's got dissociative identity disorder. Apparently, his dissociative aspect killed his dad. Apparently, so there's that.
Yep, and then strangled his normal aspect to death in their imagination? Question mark. I think maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think so. Yeah. But I love how they had
The
to.
one thing I will give them credit for, I will give them credit for not putting Two-Face Harvey in a white suit.
Yeah, I mean any
Although that
suit
could
that
just be because they didn't have the budget.
right. I mean any suit that would have been the opposite of what he was wearing, actually wearing would have been like either a white one or like a black one. I would have been like, really? That's what we're doing. But they didn't do that. So
Although, like I said, it's probably because they just couldn't afford it. Probably ran out of money.
how sad is that? They can't even afford a white suit. But we finally did get that fucking clock tower that got raided. So that was a thing. Finally, the fucking it wasn't the GCPD, it was the
But they
fucking court.
but they completely explained away why it's not gonna. Yeah, it was the Court of Owls, but they did it in such a way that they totally explained away why they're still gonna go back there next episode. Oh, it's fine. They just think we're getting high. I feel like
Such
that wouldn't be enough.
it really wouldn't. Again, these are the Batwomen showrunners. So, you know, that explains the competency involved with that.
Carrie Kelly's mom knows she was Robin now. Woo! Can I be honest and just totally say that I forgot that her mother was a nurse? Because she's that
Yeah.
irrelevant of a character.
Yeah, I forgot. I think she's a doctor, but yeah, I completely
Oh,
forgot as well.
okay, doctor. I apologize. I wasn't trying to be sexist.
Yeah,
Doctor,
don't be a bigot, all right? If she's a woman
whatever.
if
But either
she's a woman
way,
if she's a woman of color, she's got to be in a high esteemed role, sir. Come on. Come on.
God, they're just so incompetent. Driving me nuts. When Scrubs is a better earnest depiction of doctors than your own damn show.
Yeah, I've seen better depiction of doctors in random sitcoms other than Scrubs. So, this reminds me of like She-Hulk's depiction of what a lawyer should be or is. So, like, definitely par for the course here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't wait for the show to be over.
Well, you know what? We've only got like 3 more episodes, so and this show will be all over.
And I'll say it again. They need to stop showing Batman's dead face in the promos. It looks awful. And not in a, oh my god, he's dead kind of way. In a, wow, your paper mache mask couldn't put up with it kind of way.
Yeah, it's like we get it. You guys hate Batman, all right? We understand. You don't have to keep shoving it in our face every fucking opening scene in the episode. Like, we get it. We get it. Let's move on. Let's move on. I can't wait for the big reveal when he's alive again. So that'll be episode 13.
And then he'll be the villain for season 2, which they're not going to get.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Is there anything else that happened in this episode?
No, not really. They just showed a startling lack of understanding of radiation, a startling lack of like time and place, a startling lack of competency, and the hookup. No, I think that's about it.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head in all those. So what would you rate this episode, sir?
Well, I don't remember if we rated the previous one, but the previous one I'd give like a 0. This one I'll give a 1 because like I didn't actually scream at the screen. I mean, with the previous one, I was actually yelling at the show. This time I was just like, okay, fine, fuck it.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2, and only because of the big dent energy statement there. So, and just how fucking dumb that was. But it made me chuckle. So, oh man,
I miss Pennyworth. I really do.
Yeah, we'll start that soon. We'll start that soon. All right, man. Any last remarks about episode 10 here?
Let it all burn.
Cast it into the fire. Destroy
it.
Oh, man. Well, we thank you guys for tuning in. We ask you smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Share this video out there, hit that bell for notifications, and you guys take care.
Bye, everybody.